And alrighty, foggy dokes. We are back live once again. And I got nothing witty to add to that. This is not going to be a full on stream. Just get that right out of the way. Basically, just going to give you all an update what the heck is going on. A little bit about the game. We are doing an Interloper run. We have not had one single solitary game crash since we started, which we started in Timberwolf Mountain. Made our way through Pleasant Valley, no problems. Game did not crash once. As we all recall, previously, we'd be lucky to get in and out of a building without the game crashing on us. That did not happen, so I do believe, moving forward, when we do get the ability to stream regularly, the crashing issues will not be a persistent problem. Hopefully, fingers crossed. More on the game. Haven't really been keeping track of this, but we are 3 weeks in. Doing good. We got ourselves a bow. We're able to get the heavy hammer right outside the cabin in Timberwolf Mountain. So we beelined it straight for Desolation Point. It was a little spotty, especially not play this game for pretty much half a year, maybe longer. Can't recall the last time I fired it on up. But so far, game-wise, things are looking good. Now let's get to the health. Right. So I alluded in the community post that got some vision problems going on right now. Those are still a thing, unfortunately. But the whole story with that is pretty much 2 weeks ago, maybe a day higher, shorter. Can't really recall. Timelines kind of suck when it comes to Slammy's memory core. Oh, got a blizzard coming. Anyhow, day like any other. Shitty wintry mix. Cold. Good stuff. Sitting there playing a lovely game called V Rising, which highly recommend. It's free on PlayStation Plus. It's kind of a mix mash of this game and a game called Dismantled, which we've also featured on the channel. Visually, it's like Dismantled, but in regards to like this game, there's base building. You got to go around, farm resources, hack down trees, so on and so forth. Maybe at some point we'll feature that game. Probably not. I'm pretty much at the end. I think I got 3 bosses to go. And it's kind of difficult. There's a lot of different builds that you can do. There's like magic spells and stuff. But again, fun game. Highly recommend. Back to the health stuff. So, it started with my eye. Basically felt like I had like a hair or maybe dust or something in that. So, rubbed it. Did what I could. Sensation went away. A couple hours later, started up again. So on and so forth. That was like 2 days. And then on the 3rd day, I woke up, went to the bathroom, again, day like any other, and took a look in the mirror, and Slammy had a big old rash growing on his forehead. And then, as that started to increase, swelling in the eye, eyebrow basically puffed up, like I took a shot from Holyfield. And then it just increasingly got worse. Finally, that was like, I think Sunday. Following day, Monday, clinic, my doctor is right across the street. Ran my ass over there because I didn't know what the hell was going on. And thankfully, they were able to see me right off the rip. Turns out Slammy got shingles. Don't know how the hell that happened. Because Slammy's not really sexually active. Has been the case for quite some time, so that's not where that came from. Basically, I just go out and smoke my 2 cigarettes, sip my coffee, and go to the grocery store like every other week. So, yeah, your guess is as good as mine as to how this occurred. So, not the diagnosis I was expecting. Anywho, they got me on meds. And that aspect of things has cleared up, thankfully. But unfortunately, the vision from that point forward started to take a turn. And if you're familiar with my history, you're a mainstay of the channel, you're aware that Slammy had a lazy eye growing up as a kid, had corrective eye surgery back when I think I was like 18, 19. And it was at that point that the optometrist was kind of surprised I still had vision in my left eye, because I've used my right eye to compensate for pretty much all vision requirements and needs for the majority of my life. And now fast forward at this point, yeah, it all being on the right side and the right eye. Yeah, it's definitely fucked things up when it comes to being able to see. So, I mean, I can see, like, objects and whatnot. Reading's very difficult currently. Everything just gets blurry. I feel ever so geriatric that I had to upgrade the font on my tablet to what a 90-year-old man would probably need to utilize. Good times. But, yeah, so they got me on meds for like a week, scheduled an optometrist visit. That was yesterday? Tuesday? Yeah, yesterday. Again, me with time sucks. Went in. They said it's not likely I'm gonna lose full vision, but right now, like, there's pressure built up in the front of my eye, and they are concerned of that moving towards the back. If that is the case, surgery is probably gonna be slated. Really freaking hope not. Don't like going under the knife. But currently, I'm on all sorts of meds. I got 3 different eye drops I gotta take. One's a steroid, one is to dilate my pupil, and the other is to relieve the pressure. So, problem with that is, as soon as we started that regimen, the blurriness increased. There have been improvements though. For like objects and stuff that's further away, my vision's kind of back to where it should be. But yeah, anything like up close is pretty much just Mr. Magoo'ville. Not fun. So that brings us to gaming. I am capable of playing, but I do not feel comfortable trying to stream. I really gotta just take it slow going, and I also don't have the ability to go at length. Usually about maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I gotta tap out and just take a break. And if, again, you're familiar with the streams, usually I like to go for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. If I'm really in the grind, in the mindset, I sometimes will go for 5 hours, but that is not going to be the case. So, playing it by ear. I got to go back to the optometrist tomorrow just to follow up, make sure everything's still going in the right direction. When I have those answers, I'll know a little bit better as to when exactly I should be able to come back full time. Probably not going to be full time. By that I mean we're probably not going to be streaming fucking like 4 or 5 times a day again. I'd like to get back to at least once or twice, hopefully, because I miss doing this and I miss all y'all. But in a jumbled, mixed mash kind of way, that's what's going on. Sorry if anybody was really geared up for me coming back. It will be happening. It's just a matter of exactly when, and for that, I do not have an answer. Could be a couple of days, maybe a week. If there's surgery involved, I imagine it's probably going to be a little bit longer. But if I'm up to it, I will throw in a stream where I can. But until then, that's what's going on. So, with that, we're going to wrap this up and try to remember exactly how I wrap up these streams. It's been so long. For those in attendance, for those that have come and gone, and for those that may make it to the sound of my voice in the future, thank you all for watching, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. With that, that's Slammy signing off. And until next time, peace, y'all.